Kamalani Sneaky Way, and basically namhlanje I have a guest. She's gonna introduce herself, but she's a personal finance enthusiast.
Miranda Dlamini. I am so happy to be here, if I'm being very honest. So happy to be with millionaire status.
Yes.
YouTube channel. I'm getting all the vibes.
Oh wow, guys.
Anyway, guys, I am Miranda Dlamini. I am a personal finance enthusiast and coach. I share all about personal finances on my YouTube channel and on my Instagram account. So please do make sure after you've watched this video, you check out my handle down below. I think she'll put a link.
Yes, I'm gonna put a link.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yes, I wanna put a link to her handle, and then I wanna put a link to the video we did on her channel. So that you guys, when you're done with this video, you go watch me and her on her channel where we do a never have I offer. What?
Never have I ever.
When we do a never have I ever. I'm like never have I offer. And never have I ever, all about personal finances. Now we're going to be doing a math confessions. We asked you guys on Instagram what are some of your financial confessions, and you guys were not shy to share. So yeah, we are going to be diving into your confessions, and then we'll tell you guys like what we think of the confessions.
Yeah.
All right. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. If you don't, just give you a minute. Yay! Thank you. So, a confession of Kala iti. I chowed, this one. Oh, I chowed 150,000 rands within a blink of an eye from my dad's pension. I regret even today. Crying emoji.
Oh my gosh, that's a hard one. That's a tough one, hey? I think that one is coupled with financial illiteracy.
Yeah,
when you're not educated on what to do with that large sum of money. And a lot of people, if you were to ask someone to be like, what would you do with $1 million rand? If I asked you this question 10 years ago, when your answer is so different to what it is now because of what you know.
Yeah, that's true, and it becomes like this windfall because the money that you didn't really expect. Yes. So you just like blow it. Because I've also seen that there's a difference between the money that you work hard for, how you treat it, and money that just comes and you're like, oh well, whatever.
Yeah, that's very true.
So that's a very hard one.
Yeah.
I hope, Sissy, that if you were to get the same amount or even more, that you'd treat it better. I get the feeling that you would because you are regretful. So it's never too late to be kind to yourself. Give yourself grace and move on.
Yes, I think that's
people blow it all the time. I blew it. I love that
show annoy you. I get so pissed because I'm just like, give me that money.
I would do so
better.
Much better. But we also don't know. Sometimes I get that, but then I'm like, hey, but you don't know when it comes.
No, I know for sure, girl. I know for sure. That money is gonna make me money.
Another confession: maxing out my credit card in 2009 while I was unemployed with a new baby. That's a tough one, especially with the new baby. I'm a mom somewhere though. Yeah. How were you? Because obviously it means that it was difficult to kind of meet her daily needs, especially because she was unemployed, and on top of that she had this debt that she probably had to pay for. And you don't want to be in debt because you find yourself now having to sacrifice your current needs for a previous spend that you did. We don't know what she did to max out her credit card, but it's just best not to, especially if you're unemployed. It's very difficult.
Well, to share on that money confession, I've maxed out a credit card before. I took out a credit card to open a business or start a business. The business did well, but I was not financially at the time, disciplined and educated. So imagine, then I started digging in. So remember, I've got this debt that I'm paying off using. Then I started digging more into the credit card, reaching the max. Then I maxed it out.
What was the breaking point for you? We'll see. I need to do better.
Digging into my credit card consistently to make ends meet before payday. I was just like, this can't be my life.
And they did the business survive, because so many people get into debt wanting people to invest in their companies or their businesses because they want capital, but then the businesses failed.
The business survived, but I didn't. It was a network marketing business. So it survived, but I didn't. I walked away from it. And
why? It wasn't working for you.
No, it was working for me, but I think it was just requiring a lot of time. It wasn't something I was very passionate about. I think I joined it at the right time when it was still new in South Africa. A lot of people were excited about it. The products were amazing. I was using the products, so I was face front of line to share them. We are wanting, and planned.
And then at some point, it was like,
this is actually not my passion project. My passion project is YouTube and what
I'm being a YouTube presenter.
Yes.
Your TV to YouTube. All these kids that have YouTube channels probably deep down wanted to be YouTube presenters.
Yeah,
I know that's us.
Now look at us here.
Okay, another confession. I overspend on weight loss stuff. I blame social media too.
Oh my gosh,
that one is true. It's very easy to get carried away because everyone is like this slimming tea or this gym gear or this workout thing is gonna do the trick, or buy my eating plan, and then you're like, oh, then I'm gonna.
And a lot of the time when those people share that information, they share with results. So you see the results, they sell you the idea. And not to say that they don't work, but I think for me, those things only work if you do. So a lot of the times maybe they could be overhyped and oversold because of the testimonies and now we're funa. But I think a lot of the time our bad habits as people is instant gratification. You look at the person's before, you look at the person's after.
Now.
You want the after now. You spend all this money. We spend this for 2-3 days. I wanted results. You leave it there. You on to the next thing, and then you end up overspending and buying all these fat diets that don't help. Guys, honestly, the best way to lose weight and live a healthy lifestyle is just eating well. That's it. It's literally start stage. You change your eating. You exercise. Some people don't even need to exercise.
And
just by eating well,
the weight will
weight. Speaking to
myself
because I need to lose some weight, but
conversation for another day. And I like this point, that this conversation touched on. Sometimes social media can influence us to spending a lot of our money, because she says she blames social media. Because sometimes we're so quick to see this, see that, and then we don't realize that this thing is hurting our pockets. Because we're just seeing things that people get for free, and then we're gonna go spend our hard-earned money on that. So sometimes you must just try to be level-headed when it comes to social media and really try to be sober-minded.
Agreed.
Confession number 4. I took money out of my savings to buy AirPods because they were on sale. I regret it so much. This always touches on the
lifestyle.
That thing of when something is on sale, you must realize that you've spent whatever money that item was. You didn't save without planning. You didn't save the amount that they're saying save 50%.
If you didn't plan for this
if you didn't plan for this purchase, yes.
I think you need to repeat that phase. I think they're gonna miss it. So go back, explain it again.
Basically, if something is on sale, you've spent the amount that you spent on the item. Doesn't matter whether it's marked out 30%, 70%. You still spent that amount of money.
If you didn't plan for the purchase,
exactly. So be very careful of save this, save it's on sale. It's very risky, and I know people fall into that trap. Now I try to be like, just because it's on sale doesn't mean I must buy it.
That's very true.
I was looking for it, then I'm like, oh, bargain.
Yes, true. And it was something that you had determined that you're gonna spend anyway, so it's not an issue or matter. I work in retail, so I really do understand the psychology of that. And for me, a sale sign, since I've worked in retail, it just doesn't do anything to me. I don't feel diggy because I know the true real price of things. I know the cost price of things. So I'm just like, okay, but whatever.
Having 1 week where I stick to my budget. This happens a lot. I know with me too, where payday week, you're allocating this, allocating that, and then the other 3 weeks you're just spending.
I think a lot of the time the real budget work goes in after debit orders and that first week after you've gotten paid, because that's where you're buying groceries, debit orders are going off and all of that. Then the next 3 weeks are up to you to stick to your budget and make it work. So that is very true. That actually makes so much sense. For me, it was when I was not on a zero-based budget. How am I? Because I have extra money lying around. I've already made all my KPIs for my budgets. I've saved, I've invested, I've done that. I've got this extra money, and then I end up going over budgets in certain pockets in my budget. So that was.
I really think a zero-based budget helps. Maybe you can explain that.
Yeah.
How does it work?
So a zero-based budget, guys, doesn't mean that you have 0 rand in your bank account. All it means is that all the income that is coming into your account has a job. It's given something. It's allocated to something, even if that something is just in case emergency. But 2000 is for just in case emergencies that you've put aside and you've budgeted for and you've put in there. So you're more accountable to the money that you have. You know exactly what you have. Should maybe extra money you spend extra on food, on clothing, because you've done all that you needed to do already. And for me, I'm very happy with the zero-based budget method. It's holding me accountable, and I'm more productive and proactive with my money. I've actually been able to increase my saving and my investing by 30% because of that.
So zero-based budgets, try that out, guys. And you are seeing the gems that she's dropping. So you must go to my channel, come through and do the things and subscribe. Okay, I have a habit of emptying my savings for family. It sets me back a lot.
This one is a hard one, and this is another hard one when it comes to family. Hey,
we'll see. What do you do? Do you then? It's
a hard one. I think for me, I did a post on my feed about black tax in inverted commas, and in the post I was sharing that I'm sharing from a privileged point of view that I don't have black tax obligations. However, I do understand people who do have, because I have coaching clients who, when we go through, in a coaching session, go through their budgets, they say this money goes here and this money goes there, and they actually need that money.
It's justified.
But they like, because So in the post I was sharing about, how yes, different families are different, but it's very important to speak clearly, thoroughly, concisely, and be open. They don't need to know how much you earn, but that's all you can afford. 2,000 rand, 2,500 is all you can afford to send to them who's a paid for the month. So they need to make it work in this 2.5, because now you need to also achieve. And just be transparent. If there's something that is big, loan. Actually, it's going to take me about 3 months to save, or 6 months to save. In 6 months, not now. But understand and bring out demand, because the moment you open that door, a lack of boundaries invites a lack of respect.
That's true. And I always say, you must always have what's your criteria for agreeing to giving people money? Because I always say, say there's 2 questions that you need to ask yourself. Do I have money for this thing that they're asking me for? Do I have, whether I'm planning to dip into my savings, or I have excess from my budget, but do you actually physically have the funds to help them? If your answer is yes, then you move on to question 2. But if your answer is no, then quickly you go tell them that no, you can't assist. And then you come to question 2, yes, you've got the money. Then you need to ask yourself, is this within your values, or is it something that you prioritize and you really see a need for this thing? And if it's something that you see that it's not a need, it's not something that you prioritize, maybe someone just wants money for going out, and you see that no, this means they're living beyond their means because they want to go out to someone else's account and not their own account, then you can say no. But maybe you have this, even if you have the money, then you can say no, because it's not something that goes with your beliefs, if I can put it that way. And then the other part is that you can say, all right, maybe it's something like it's a school trip, or it's a school textbook, varsity textbook, let me help my family.
That's difficult to confirm though, because sometimes
but try to also verify, because there's different ways of verifying information. And then if you see that someone may be sick and they need to be taken to the hospital, and you're the only one who can maybe get the Uber for them or whatever, then you can say, oh man, this goes with my value system, let me assist. But then you assist. But if the answer is no to both the questions, then you don't assist. And sometimes if you start, is this within my values? Yes. Then, but you don't have the money, then sorry, even if they need an Uber, but you don't have money, you can't now say, oh, I'll go get it from elsewhere because it's this. No. Both of these are equally important, whether it's within your means or it's within your value system, and you want to assist with that cause. So always have a criteria for how do you assist family, because sometimes it can be blurred lines, because they want
lack of boundaries.
They want that money.
Guys, you know is a response enough. That's why the word
is a full sentence.
It's a sentence.
You don't know to be adding because
just know and keep it pushing.
Keep it moving. Yeah.
Agreed.
But it makes sense because we love our families, we love to be accepted.
Yeah.
I learned this from Oprah where she was saying she realized that some of her giving at the beginning when she started having a lot of money was mainly because she wanted people to like her. But at some point she was like, let me just try to say no. And she realized that people didn't stop liking her. It was just like a no. And then she felt comfortable in doing that no. So saying no will show you the right people who love you for who you are.
Yes.
You can't be buying
Listen
that.
to Oprah, guys.
Yes.
Listen to Mama O.
Yes. And then I took an overdraft for my mom's business 10 years ago. She still hasn't paid it. I don't think we will. Okay, does that mean they will not pay the overdraft? Or the mom will not pay
the money. The money is not coming back after 10 years.
From her mom? Or she's not, does she still have the overdraft?
Okay, I took an overdraft for my mom's business 10 years ago. She still hasn't paid it back, meaning her mom hasn't paid it back. But she doesn't think they will. Or she will. Maybe she means she will.
Oh.
Pay her back that money that she took an overdraft for.
Okay. Lesson number 1, don't take a loan on behalf of anyone else. Even the Bible says don't be security for anyone else's loans. Just don't do it.
Even if it's your mama.
Your mama did it for you, that was nice.
No, my mama did it for me, guys. Let me tell you the story on this channel.
This is on her video.
Yes.
On the video.
Yes, actually go watch the videos to find out what my mom did for me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But we don't.
But I paid her
mom.
Paid her back.
Mom, yeah.
And she's my mom, and I made sure Jay would see a girl is meeting her obligations.
Yes, that's
yeah. But don't do it.
This is also similar to the last question we did, where people are like, how do we where do we draw the line?
Yeah.
I think what's also important, yes, when it comes to dealing with money with family, is you must be clear: is this a loan or is this a gift?
Yes.
I'm getting into debt for you, but it's my gift to you. I'm doing it out of the goodness of my heart. Cool. We are doing this, but it's a loan. You still owe me this much. Be aware of that and honor that commitment. Because if you're unclear, then someone can easily think, oh no, they just gave it to me, and they don't know that 10 years later, maybe you're still paying for this overdraft.
Yes, and it sets you back so much. And guys, like our parents are adults. We need to treat them like that and not treat them from a place of fear and be scared of them, especially when it involves money
and it's
your
not
future and it's not, and your credit score and all of those things. Like I think just being honest and just setting those boundaries, and you know your family, you know the best communication and the tone of communication with them. You know, some families you need to be straightforward. They like that. You know, in some families it's better, it's more negotiable. All you need to do is just say. People can't read your mind.
Exactly.
Also. They don't know.
And we're growing up now. We're also like getting married, forming our new families.
Yes.
So you can't still have boundary issues with your family. You need to draw the line.
Draw the line.
Draw the line.
Family is a tough one.
It really is. I've intentionally waited for a debt to expire and then had it removed. This is very smart, guys.
But not advisable, okay?
But not advisable.
How long does a debt
I actually don't
expire after? I think it's 3 years without any pay. So I think the rule, I could be wrong.
Number of years.
Okay. But there is a period of time, if you haven't been contributing towards a debt, that debt basically the insurance. Remember, if you take out a debt, let's say you take out a credit card or a loan, you either paying credit insurance or that company has already provisioned for back dates. Remember, they are companies, so they provision for my back dates, people that they will write off. In their balance sheet, they have a back date. And we've got a CA right here. She knows, she can elaborate all about it, but that's just my understanding of it.
Yeah.
So if you don't pay for that date, they can either claim back from wherever they've insured for, either your credit insurance, for that money. So if you don't pay for a period, I think it's 3 years,
I think
7
it's
to
3
2
years,
months, I think, consistently without paying for anything. Then that debt will be written off and basically be taken off. However, this affects your credit score because that's regarded as a missed payment.
Yeah.
If you miss payments, people are going to be less inclined to give you credit, and this is going to drop your credit score.
And that's going to be difficult if ever you want to buy a house, if you want to buy a car.
Yes, it's going to show up in your record that this is something that has happened. But yes, if you don't pay for the debts for a long period of time, the moment you start paying for that debt, it becomes active and alive.
And then you have another 3 years again.
Exactly.
It's Google loan prescriptions.
Yes.
The loan prescribing, basically.
Yes.
It means it expires.
Yes.
So that was a smart move. We don't know how it affected her credit score, but interesting move.
Yeah, interesting.
But don't do it.
I wouldn't
It's
advise
not nice, because now it's like, shame, you took the people's money and never paid them back. But yeah, guys, there are loopholes in the system that people can exploit legally, yeah.
But it could hurt you as well. So it's up to you to decide what to do.
Exactly. So that's all we have for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know if you guys have any other money confessions. You can drop them down below and I will definitely respond. I always respond to all your comments and you must just keep them coming. And remember to, now that you're done with this video, go check out Miranda's channel. It is linked down below and we will see you on the next one. Bye.